Alright guys, how you doing? I started RC, oh god, when I was way back, probably about 7 years old, 6 years old, something like that. But my first ever hobby grade RC was a Tamiya Manta. One of my buddies at school had one. I had to go on it and that was it, I was hooked. I had to get one. So I saved all my pocket money, I saved and I saved and I saved. And finally, after like hours and hours of helping around the house, saving all my birthday money, everything like that, I finally got one. And oh boy, that felt so good. And here she is. This is my first ever hobby grade RC car. And I used to race this thing. It started out as a Tamiya Manta. I added some other bits. You'll probably laugh at some of the bodges on there. There's like wood screws in there and... But that is the original Manta Ray. And I haven't got a clue what this body is. It's some sort of an aftermarket body. I bought this thing from Models in Motion many years ago. One of the best shops around back in the day. So anyway, what I want to do to bring back some memories, I bought a brand new one. This is the 2018 edition. So I'm guessing it's going to be slightly different. It hasn't got the mechanical speed controller. It's got an electronic speed controller in there. And I don't know, I want to build it. But I'm still on the lookout for an original boxed Manta Ray from back in the day. Because that really would bring back some memories. If I can put that all together, I used to have the old ACOMS Technic Plus. If I can put all that back in there and do a complete replica, that would be awesome. But alright, for now, let's get this thing unboxed and have a look what's inside. So, at a first glance, this box looks almost identical to when I first had the first Manta Ray back in the 90s. I mean, the box is definitely smaller, unless it's because I've grown, but I really think this box is smaller than what the original one came in. And it says up here 2018. Design-wise, it looks exactly the same. So let's get it cracked open and see if we get some memories flooding back. Alright, here we go. By the way, guys, I'm going to be doing a little build series. There's probably too much there to do in one video. So it's probably going to be over, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 videos, something like that. So if you're interested in that, guys, give me a note in the comments and we'll see what we can do. So first of all here, electronic speed controller. Oh, here's the body shell. Feels really thin. Maybe that's how they used to be. You've got the wing, the wheels. I'll tell you what I do remember from this thing back in the day is the smell of the tyres. So, I know it was many years ago, but let's see if they still got that smell. Aha! They have, guys. I think they smell exactly the same. That reminds me what model shops used to smell like back in the day. Even though, I don't know if these are a bit darker, I seem to remember these being a white colour, but it does seem exactly the same. Maybe the box was this size, you know, and just because I've grown, it makes it look smaller. The long aerial magic wand. I definitely remember this. I definitely remember this, guys. There used to be a separate box in there where you get some other bits and bobs. Got all your shocks in there. Motor, gears. This I remember, guys. I used to knacker these gears up all the time. I think I used to strip this gear here. What used to happen was this here. If you do a jump and you landed hard, this used to break here. The motor used to come away and you used to strip the spur gear. And then once you strip the spur gear, you've got to buy the whole entire gearbox. Screws. This was the drive shaft, propeller shaft, prop shaft. That's what, in the UK we call it a prop shaft. I know some of you Americans always tell me, I'll say, no, it's not a prop shaft. Prop shaft was on a boat. But, well, that's what we call it here. Instructions look a bit different. I remember these used to be sort of a blue colour. And I've still got these at home somewhere. Other than that, by memory, that does look pretty much the same as it used to be. I remember on the back page, there used to be all the modifications. I don't know if now they're not there anymore. No, I'm pretty sure there used to be a section here. Used to have all the upgrades, like Technigold motor, Dyna-Tech motor, better drive shafts, ball diffs, one-way diffs. Used to have all that there. So I'll get that instructions in, guys, and we'll have a look what's going on. Also, I will probably do a whole video on this if anybody's interested. I mean, there's not really that much to say about it, but I might find some old photographs from back in the day when I used to race. So some of you guys might be interested. If you are, guys, leave me a note in the comments. Alright, well, let's start with the first part of the build then. Alright, so first of all, step number 1, we got to build the rear diff. It wants grease. It wants grease. Might as well do it properly then. Put a little bit of grease around there. I'll tell you what guys, back in the day I always used to over tighten these. I reckon when I built the first one I must have stripped out at least half of the screws. And that is a big misconception to many newbie builders, is that you don't need to put the screws in that tight to stop them coming loose. When it's a screw that goes into plastic, you only really have to nip it up, because the friction, you know, the resistance between the screw and the plastic is what keeps it tight. Alright, so there we have one rear diff. And next, we've got to build this thingy-majig. And one of these metal bearings, bushes things, whatever you call it. Alright, so that is the first step done. Alright, so step number 2, we got to now put the gearbox, or the rear diff, inside the gearbox. This is really starting to bring back some memories now guys. 27 years ago is when I built the original one, and definitely bringing back some memories. So they want you to put gearing grease on all the plastic gears. Alright, fair enough. We'll just plaster a little bit on there. This is the actual screwdriver that I built the original with, the actual one. So I'm going to be using this one again. Crazy, 27 years ago. Where's the time gone? Guys, I know this is not the most exciting of videos. So, I don't know if you find this interesting or not. If you do find this interesting, give me a comment down below, guys. And I might do some more, you know, I might start building some more of these early cars. You know, I might build like a grasshopper and stuff like that. If there's any interest. So give me a note down below, guys. Slightly a bit different to what I normally do. But I'm doing this more for me, you know, this is just to bring back some memories. And if you guys enjoy the build, then, yeah, I'll do more. Alright, so that's step number 2 done. Alright, step number 3, we've got to fit the motor. We've got this cardboard, God knows what for, probably to stop the plastic heating up, I would have guessed. But I remember the original having this. This is bringing back memories, this little thing you put on to space out the pinion gear. Not very powerful magnets on this thing. And then, I do vaguely remember 21 tooth pinion being the same. I think the original had a 21 tooth pinion as well, if I remember correctly. Alright, so that is step number 3 complete. Step number 4, we've got to fit the motor to the transmission. Alright, that is step number 4 complete. Step number 5, spur gear, lay shaft, all that malarkey. I do remember, once you run these aluminium gears really make a mess inside, and all this grease in here used to go like a really messy brown colour, all the aluminium sort of mixed up in there, and it really used to embed in your fingers and be like a nightmare to wash off. And that is step 5 complete. Alright, so next page, step number 6, installing all the gears into the transmission. Hold on, got myself confuzzled. It's supposed to be, that's it, bearing in there. Me stupid! Alright, that's in. Get a bit of lube. And 3 screws, and we'll be done for step number 6. There we have it, guys, complete gearbox. Step number 7, upper arms onto the shock tower. So they've got these little line things on there, and they go on the outside. This little lumpy thing here on the outside. So then by the looks of it, we have washer in between. Then that there, and screw. That is step number 7 complete. Alright, that's it for part 1. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want to see the rest of the build, and I'll make some more videos. Alright, guys, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash that bell button to stay notified, share the video with your buddies to bring back some memories. See you soon, guys.